जब से मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, जब से मैंने पूज्य स्वामी जी के दर्शन की शुरू में, अब ऑलमोस्ट 25 वर्ष हो गया, उससे पहले he was already working to clean Ganga. So matlab this is going back at least you can say 30 years. Mere samne I've seen almost for 25 years, and he was already doing it for so many years before that as well. I remember from the beginning him talking about keeping the banks of Mother Ganga clean. And recently we were going through so many old photos of the ashram and found pictures of Pujya Swamiji going back 30-35 saal pehle. He had his dhoti tied up around his waist in Ganga with so many people, all the ashram, everybody in Rishikesh, getting everybody to clean the banks of Mother Ganga. So yes, you are right. He has been deeply committed to this from the beginning, because Pujya Maharaj ji Ganga ji ko माँ मानते हैं. ये केवल एक नदी नहीं है. Ganga is not only a river. Ganga is the mother goddess. And in her waters, she carries not only life, but liberation, divine connection. And so to protect and to preserve Mother Ganga, that is it's our spiritual injunction. माँ गंगा सचमुच एक 2500 किलोमीटर बहते हुए नाचते हुए मंदिर है, जहाँ God resides, जहाँ हम आरती करते हैं, जहाँ पूजा करते हैं, यही मंदिर है. Where the divine resides is a temple. So Mother Ganga is this 2,500 kilometer temple. So to keep her waters and her banks clean, that is it's our spiritual, our religious injunction. In the same way that no one would dare walk into their mandir. I mean, aap sochiega. Can you even imagine? Mandir mein jao, saying to the pujari, कि अच्छा देखो भाई, ये मेरा गार्ड का कचरा, मैं इसको यहाँ छोड़ देता हूँ. Can you even imagine bringing the trash from your house and dumping it on the floor of the temple? Could you imagine running a pipe from the toilet of your house into the temple? कोई सोच भी नहीं सकते, मतलब सोचने भी पाप है. करना तो बहुत थोड़ी की बात है. गंगा एक मंदिर है. So in the same way that we worship, that we revere, that we protect our sacred temples, in the same way we must protect and preserve Mother Ganga. But then there's also a whole other component to it, because the essence of Mother Ganga is the divine. जो goddess Ganga, जो स्वर्ग से आए to bring moksha to the sons of King Sagar. That's the essence of Ganga, that is unpollutable, untaintable, undefilable. जो मोक्ष देने वाले माँ गंगा. लेकिन हमारे 500 million 50 करोड़ भाई बहन जो माँ गंगा के किनारे रहते हैं, they depend upon Mother Ganga केवल मोक्ष के लिए नहीं, बल्कि उनकी जीते हुए पीने की जल के लिए, भोजन बनाने की जल के लिए, खेत सींचने की जल के लिए. They depend upon her bank, on her waters, for the water they drink, for the water they bathe in, for the water that irrigates their fields. They depend upon the actual molecules of H2O for their life, not just mardne ke baad moksh. जीते हुए, जीvan, swast. And so for them, we have to make sure that the waters of Mother Ganga are kept clean. Kabhi kabhi log kehte hain ki Ganga to maa hai. Ganga to goddess hai. How can Ganga be polluted? How can Ganga be impure? And we always say Ganga the goddess is undefilable. She's always pure, untaintable, doesn't matter. That essence of Mother Ganga, whatever we do, is the goddess, is divine. Jo moksh dene wale Ganga is untouchable. But what about those molecules of H2O that our sisters and brothers depend upon for their lives? For them, we have to make sure that not just the essence of Ganga, but unki roop is also kept clean. And so for that, under Pujya Swamiji's guidance and vision, leadership, inspiration, yes, we've been working for so long to keep Mother Ganga clean. And from that came out the whole Global Interfaith Wash Alliance, because we realized all of the waters become one with Mother Ganga. Ganga Sagar mein Sara Jal becomes one with Mother Ganga. So any of the tributaries, ultimately, it all merges with Mother Ganga. And so we know that all of our water bodies must be kept clean. Do you know, Charuji, that across the world, more people are suffering and dying every year due to lack of clean water than due to all forms of violence combined? We speak so much about ending violence, chahe terrorism ho, chahe communal violence ho, chahe wars ho, chahe drug-induced violence ho, chahe gender violence ho, chahe domestic violence ho. But you take all of those forms of violence and you add them together, and the number of people dying from that pales in comparison to the number of people dying due to lack of clean water. So when we speak about peace, when we speak about nonviolence, when we speak about ekta, when we speak about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we have to realize that it is our duty to ensure that our sisters and brothers have access to clean water. Not to do that is a crime. Just like harming someone with my hand is a crime, if I allow my waste, my garbage, to enter a water body, just say, someone downriver becomes sick and dies, to mere zimendari hai. Just as if I had raised up my hand and killed them myself. तो पूज्य स्वामी जी हमको ऐसा प्रेरणा देते हैं, ऐसे दृष्टि देते हैं, to realize that the world is our responsibility. Every child dying of hunger, dying of thirst, is our responsibility. Every tree being cut down, every river being polluted, is our responsibility, because we are all one.